Hello everyone and welcome back to the Decentralized Bull Channel. Today, Bitcoin is sitting at around $105,000. We had a little bit of a dip because of the arguments between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. We almost dipped to $100,000. Let me show it to you quickly here in the charts. And we can see it here we dipped to 100,342, and after that we had a very nice recovery to the upside. So we dipped down to $100,000 and we recovered to the upside, and now we are slightly moving upwards to higher levels, which is quite positive. We can see it here on the charts. Let's move over to the 1 hourly. We can see very nice V-shaped recovery, and now actually building an inverse head and shoulders, which is also a very bullish move to the upside. So we might see a new all-time high for Bitcoin very soon. We are actually just $7,000 away from a new all-time high, which I think is easily to get there probably by next week. Let's see. Everybody's still waiting for the interest rate cuts, and I'm certain the interest rate cuts will come. Actually, the European Central Bank just announced rate cuts, and they've been cutting rates for the past couple of months. So I think the USA will follow as well very soon. Now we're sitting at around 4.5% interest, and once we will go back to 2% or maybe even 1%, then we will see a lot of liquidity moving into the financial markets like stocks or crypto. Now let's see. We have here this inverse head and shoulder pattern. Let's see where is the price target of this pattern right here. I'm still having my trade here open on Bitcoin. Let me quickly show it to you. $5,400 in the profit. I already took over $1,000 in realized profits here. Then I have my Ethereum trade, which is $12,000 in the profits. Already realized 3.4K from this trade. So quite nicely. I changed a little bit my trading strategy according to the market movements right now. I'm more longing Ethereum and Bitcoin because a lot of altcoins, they are very volatile and you can easily get liquidated. That's why it's very important to play it safe. Like protecting your capital is the most important rule here. And now I'm also more swing trading. I'm not doing so many daily trades where you can lose a lot basically. That's why better play it safe than sorry. I'm buying a lot of OTC deals on the market, which make me a lot of profits, but I'm not doing so many altcoin trades. There will be a time where I'm gonna open some more altcoin trades, like in December when we made crazy gains from Aptos. We took Aptos from $6 up to $15 almost, and we made crazy gains. Then we made like from TRX, we bought it like I don't know, like at around 15 cents, went up to like 25 cents. Quite amazing gains on that. So when I will see the altcoins moving and when I will see the Bitcoin dominance going down, I might open some more altcoin trades. But for now, I think altcoin trades are quite risky because they're going up 10-20% every day. So if you often even a 10x leverage, you might lose your capital. Now, Bitcoin, the price target of this inverse head and shoulders, it actually goes like this. We take the head of the head and shoulders formation back to the baseline here, and we move the baseline to the breakout point. Let's quickly see. Let's say the breakout point would be at around here, so we might go for the new all-time high. We can see it here. That's where we're going to see some resistance, and once we are over that, we will see even higher price targets for Bitcoin, like the $120,000 up here. And after that, I think 150 is also on the table easily if they cut the interest rates. Now let's see RSI around the middle right now, so it's not the right time to open a trade. The good time to open a trade was actually just 2 days ago when the market had a little bit of a shakeout because of the Elon Musk and Donald Trump situation. That's where we can see RSI oversold here. Nice time to buy. When the RSI is overbought, it's a good time to take some profits. Slowly, usually even if the RSI is overbought, it can go a little bit higher, so you can take some profits slowly. If it goes higher, you take more profits. That's how I'm doing it also with my trades here. I'm still waiting with these positions to take my massive profits. I think I actually will take some profits at 120 on my Bitcoin trade and on Ethereum at around $3,000. Now let's take a look here. So right now I would wait for the RSI to cool down if I want to go long again. I will take some profits when the RSI is overbought, But for now, I think we will go to the $112,000 in the upcoming weeks. Now, let's take a look here at Ethereum and where the price will go very, very soon. Ethereum looks actually quite to me, guys. Ethereum, we can see, has been performing actually quite here in the past couple months. We are having here nice recovery here from the dip at around $1,450 when I made my video on Instagram and also on YouTube, where I talked about the RSI was massively oversold. We can see it here. The RSI was massively oversold. That's one of the biggest indicators that is a good time to buy. Now the RSI is actually cooling off, even though the price is stable. So we kind of have a RSI divergence here, and we need to be careful with this move. Let's see. I would go for a big trade maybe here at around 2,300. Yesterday or 2 days ago, we went to 2,400. That was a nice time to buy some more Ethereum, but you can't catch all the opportunities. And the good thing is there are plenty of opportunities in the market, so you just have to wait. For now, I would wait for the RSI to cool down, and that's where I might even add these profits that I took on my Ethereum trade to the trade again. So I might add some more to my position right now. The position, this is just let me quickly show you, it's just around $1,200 in margin. It was around 1,700. I took already some profit, so the margin is right now quite low. It's just a $100 margin position with a 25x leverage. I would say that's a $40,000 to $50,000 position. I would more like 40, and where I would take some more profits. I would definitely take some profits at $3,000. That's what I'm waiting for here. Maybe even before that, 2,830 might be a good zone, and see what will happen afterwards. But for now, we can see here Ethereum is forming higher lows and also higher highs, which is quite nicely. We broke out of this pattern here, this downwards moving pattern, and right now we are forming a new upwards pattern, which is quite nice. And once Ethereum will break the $3,000, I think many altcoins will also pump as well. Besides that, we can see, let's quickly take a look at some other altcoins, and most of them are looking very similar. That's why I'm not buying so many altcoins or opening longs on them, because you can see here DOGE, for example, had a nice recovery here. Went from 12 cents in April up to like 26 cents here in at the beginning of May, and afterwards we went down from here. We went 31%. So if you're using 10x or even a 5x leverage, you will get liquidated. That's why it's very important. Use a stop loss and a take profit, and chill and relax basically. If you have a stop loss and take profit, you don't have to watch the charts all the time. This is what I was doing in the past a lot, like watching my phone, watching the charts, watching my trades. That's why I'm more laid back now. I'm just watching my trades, make profits. I'm more swing trading, so I'm doing long-term trades. I'm not doing too many quick buck trades. I'm doing more bigger trades, more safer trades, and it's playing quite well. Just in the past couple of months, I made this type of gains in around $15,000 in profits, quite nicely. And now that's why you need to be very with these altcoins. DOGE looks actually like it might be a good time to buy. Let's see, I might buy some DOGE on the spot. Now another coin that I really like is SUI here and Solana. Let's quickly find SUI here. TRX also performing quite nicely, 28.5 cents, which is quite nice. Then we have here SUI, $3.24, and I bought a lot of SUI on an OTC deal, which I'm very about. And I think SUI might probably go for a new high very for now. Chart doesn't look actually so good, unfortunately, so I might have to sell some SUI. Let's see. We have this resistance here that needs to play out to be broken. SUI doesn't look so perfect to buy right now. RSI was already oversold here on the daily, which is quite on the 5th of June, so we might see a nice move to the upside now. But for now, I would definitely like it for it to go above the $4 and create a new higher high. And with that being said, guys, if you want to trade like I see me do here on the VX platform, you can get crazy. You just go to the rewards app and you see you have different types. You also have the $1 million futures competition right here. You can win up to $1 million from this futures competition here and make crazy gains. You can see the competition is still going on for 7 days, and you just have to register this. Use the link in my description if you want to get access to this exclusive opportunity, and thank me later. Now, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to take profits. See you all again next time. Bye bye.